This is my first video. Ooh. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rochelle. I am a 22-year-old girl from Orlando, Florida. I grew up in Reedstown, Wisconsin, in the middle of nowhere, and now I'm living in Orlando and working here, going to school here, and pursuing my degree in environmental conservation, evolutionary biology, and ecology. I have been interested in that for a hot minute, so I decided that I would make a channel about it. Why not? I've always been really interested in making my own channel someday, maybe. I didn't know what to make it on. I like to quilt, I like to make crafts, I like to travel. I'm kind of quirky and cutesy and like do some stupid stuff sometimes, so I thought that maybe that would be something I could do. But none of those really spoke out to me. And then I used to watch my ex-boyfriend Jordan edit his videos. He made car videos. So I would watch him edit his videos and I kind of told him I wanted to learn, so he would teach me a little bit. And then I knew I wanted to start a channel someday. I recently went on a trip to Costa Rica for school when I was going to Valencia. And when I was there, I kind of was like, oh, this is cool. And I took pictures, obviously, and took videos of everything I did there. And I really fell in love with my program of study. And from there, I went on a road trip recently, and I think it was on day 2 of my road trip, I thought to myself, why don't I start a YouTube channel? Or I think, actually, I was on the phone with my mom maybe like a few days before that, and I told her, you know, it'd be great if I actually like started telling people some of the things I've done and some of the things I enjoy, because I was telling her I was going to start a compost bin. And I think that's what started it all. I'm not a professional by any means, but my basic idea of this is that I want to make a channel for people who want to be environmentally conscious, but maybe they just don't have the money, the time, the drive. At least they don't think they do. I'm here to prove to you that you do, and I want to show you that you can learn a lot. I'm a broke college student. I don't make a lot of money. I work really hard to have this apartment I have right now and to put myself through school, so I get it. Money is not easy sometimes. And I also know that being environmentally aware and environmentally friendly sometimes is not the cheapest. So here I am to show you kind of how to do it on a budget. It is August 28th, I believe, right now. So I don't know when I'm actually going to publish my channel. It started off as just an idea of something I wanted to do. I told my mom I was going to mention it to anybody, and then I chose not to mention it to anybody. And then I started telling like few people here and there. And I told my ex-boyfriend and best friend, Jonathan, about it. And he was like, oh my god, you should do it, like let me help you. And he's been really supportive of it, so he's been kind of egging me on to do it. And so I guess it's the thing I'm doing now. The basic reason I'm starting this channel is because I love YouTube, but there are some YouTubers out there that don't make the right choices sometimes, and they have a big following and people look up to them. And some people just on YouTube make videos and are famous for things that are kind of stupid sometimes, and they're well known and people watch them. Like people like my sister watch them and look up to them and are like, wow, this is a role model because they're famous. I wish that more people used their power like that for good. And so I decided I wanted to make a channel and not necessarily become famous. I don't care about becoming famous. I don't care about making money. I don't really care about any of that. I just hope that maybe anybody who watches will kind of look at their own lives and their own carbon footprint and maybe some of the choices they make in their daily lives, and maybe they can make a difference in their own life. And like if I can change one person's thinking or one person's life, that'll make me happy. I want to use my voice for good, and I want people to look up to me for good things I'm doing for the world, the environment, and myself. So that's kind of where I'm at. My YouTube channel name is EnviroMindful. That will also be like my Instagram. I have a business email, and I'll put all those links in the description below. I also have some ideas for some things that I'm gonna do every once in a while, just throw those in there, like my Lollapalooza video and stuff like that, that just anything. I kind of have fun. I'm working right now on a video for my first week at UCF. I just transferred. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. And of course I'll have things in there that are about the environment and everything. And so that's kind of my vision for this. Hopefully you are interested, and hopefully you subscribe and everything, because I would love for you guys to be on this journey with me. I would love to have you all on board. I think I'm going to be posting once a week. I don't know what day yet. Probably Wednesdays, because Wednesdays are like my favorite day for some reason. So I will see you guys next time, and bye. Okay. I play with my hair way too much.